All right. So we've gone over our yes, no list. So now let's talk about the real key here. And it's just having the food around you that you want to have and not having the food around you that you don't want yourself to have. So imagine this. Imagine your refrigerator, your pantry, everything in your house is on the yes list. And imagine, obviously, everything on the no list, you'd have to go buy at the store, wherever. You'd have to go buy it. Now when you are sitting on your couch and you have that craving, oh, I wish I had this. Okay, if you already not only have the food there, if you have food prepared already, then the economics of it, and this is how your primitive brain works, it takes the number of calories and it takes how easy it's going to be, and it comes up with which one are we going to do. And so when we make this easy, it's in your kitchen, then it wins out on this every single time. But when this stuff is around in our kitchen, higher calorie and easy, it is so hard to not make that choice. The other thing is when we have this stuff around but it's uncooked, then easy starts getting hard, and now driving somewhere to get something might feel easier than going through the process of cooking something. So my tip to you is start meal prepping a little more, or at least when you're cooking dinner for people or your family or yourself, whatever you're doing, cook enough so you have leftovers. Try and always have cooked food in your refrigerator, in your house. That way when it is time to eat and you're hungry, it is nice and easy. And plan out when you're gonna cook. That way it's not an in-the-moment emergency and now you got to do all this cooking. It's like, nope, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this is the plan. I'm having this for dinner, yada, yada, yada. So I'm always trying to stay out ahead of what I'm doing. So each morning I look at what do I have here for lunch. I guess I don't eat breakfast. I eat lunch about 10 a.m. So what am I having for lunch, second lunch, and dinner? And what am I having tomorrow and the next day? And I start looking at that. It's like, oh, okay, I have enough food until tomorrow. That means either today or tomorrow morning, I'm going to need to go to the grocery store. And I start getting out ahead. So the real key here is you got to stay ahead of everything. So they did a very interesting study. They gave people a dish of Hershey Kisses chocolates, those little pyramid-looking Hershey Kisses chocolates. They had one group of people put the dish on their desk. They had another group of people open up a drawer and put it in their drawer. They had another group of people put it 6 feet away but inside their office. So they all had the same amount of candy, but the economics of it was different because same calories on everything, but the economics was different because easier than pulling out the drawer, which is easier than standing up and going to get it. And what they found is the people who had it on the table ate twice as much as the people who had it in the drawer, who ate twice as much as the people who had to get up and go across the room. So if it's that powerful, just getting up and going across the room, imagine how powerful that's going to be if it's not in your house. So ditch everything you got. Make the foods you want yourself to eat as easy as possible to get and eat. So when you're in those moments of this is going to be a tough moment, this is the easy thing, and this is the hard thing. Make sure that's happening. Other strategies, you can meal prep. There's websites where you can get recipes, just cook a lot of food. I personally just go shopping, and I like to get 3 or 4 pounds of 2 different types of meats. I get like 2 or 3 pounds of 3 different types of vegetables. And I like to just do a big cooking session. And so in my refrigerator all the time is just a bunch of food, and I usually just grab 1 meat, 1 vegetable, that's my meal. Maybe same meat, different vegetable, that's my next meal. Different meat, vegetable, yada, 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 you get it. There's also a ton of meal prep services out there here locally in Austin. We've got a place called Snap Kitchen. They label everything gluten-free, dairy-free, and all these things so you can really be sure of what you're getting. But it's super easy. You go get a meal, put it in the microwave, eat it. Super easy to eat healthy. Also, there's someone we have here in the gym, Chef Dan. He used to be my personal chef. I've kind of moved into cooking my own things recently, but there's a lot of personal chefs out there, which sounds like this extremely extravagant thing to have, but their pricing is extremely, extremely reasonable. And to have someone cook specifically for your diet and just give you the food, and all you have to do is heat it up and you're getting this amazing tasting food. So good. So there's so many different ways that you can get that food around you, but the real key is do what you need to get that food around you and stay ahead of it, because it's gonna be the hardest moments are gonna be when you're hungry, when you're stressed out, when you're tired, when you don't have time, and now something's not cooked or you don't have it around, and this stuff starts looking like the easy thing. As soon as that happens, it's going to take a lot of motivation and willpower. If this is the easy thing, no willpower, you're just going to do it. It's going to be move on with your life. So plan, prep, get it figured out, hang in there. Talk to you soon.